Hey guys, my name's Megan. I was just editing my everyday makeup routine, like little video, just like what I do, how I apply it, all of that, products I use. And I realized I didn't do an intro. It was my first video, or this is my first video, and I was really nervous and I just wanted to like jump right in and get started, which is like obviously okay, but you guys need to know kind of what I'm doing and who I am. So yeah, my name's Megan. I'm 21 years old. I live in Florida. And I guess that's really all that you need. So we can just go ahead and jump right in the video. Hit that like button and subscribe, and we will go ahead and get started. Bye y'all. So first I'm starting with Aquaphor. Love to get my lips nice and prepped and moisturized. And now I'm going in with my Nivea Men's Shave Balm. And I just rub that all into my skin. And I like to let it get a little bit tacky before I start applying my foundation. I'm going in with the Maybelline Master Fix Spray, just giving myself a few pumps of that. I also apply it to my sponge. Now I'm going in with my Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Pencil. I love this thing. I love that it's a triangle shape and it just makes filling in my brows a lot easier. I also love using my Anastasia Beverly Hills dual-ended spoolie brush. I love the brush on this. It works so well with applying any brow product that I use. And then I love the spoolie just for blending everything out. Next, I'm going in with 3 foundations. Yes, I said it, 3 foundations. Well, if I'm honest, one of them is not a foundation. It is a tinted moisturizer with SPF. I always use products with SPF in them. I will not leave the house without it. And it is the Mercier, I believe is how you call it, tinted moisturizer. And then I use the Clinique. It's the 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. It's called the Beyond Perfecting foundation and concealer. And then I use another one from Ulta. It's just the Ulta brand. I can't think of the name. I don't have it near me, but I will put it down in the description bar. And then I just mix all of them together on a little candle holder and apply it to my face with a e.l.f. blending brush. I love this thing. One, because it's super affordable. I think it was like three or $5. And 2, I love the way that it applies any of my liquids. It just goes on so nicely. I don't have many brush streaks, which is great. And I'm just going to buff everything in. Always bring it down your neck and over your ears. Dipping back into my foundation mixture that I made, and I'm just adding it into places where I feel like I want more coverage. And then of course I go in with my sponge and just blend everything together and push it into my skin. And now I'm going back in with that Clinique, and I am just adding it to places where I have acne and under my eyes for the concealer, and just to kind of spot correct, or not really spot correct, but you know what I mean. And then I'm going back in with that Sephora brush again, and I'm lightly buffing around the edges. I don't want to remove any of the foundation because I'm wanting to build that coverage, so I lightly just buff around where I put it on all those areas. And then I take my Real Technique sponge and I just blend everything in very lightly because, again, I don't want to take away that coverage. and you just keep blending. You want everything to just melt into the skin. And I just lightly press it into my skin. And you always want to bring your powders down to your neck. You don't want your makeup being tacky and rubbing all over your clothes. And I just buff away any excess with just a random powder brush. I think it's from BH Cosmetics. There's no name or number or anything on it. And now I'm taking my very dirty, very well loved Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm just using an e.l.f. blush brush, and I think it just works super well applying the bronzer the way that I like it. I don't like using this brush for blush though, but for bronzer it is so good. And then I take that same bronzer and I just throw that with any blending brush. I think this one is from Sephora, and I just throw that into my crease very sloppily. Is that the word? Sloppily. I don't have like a rhyme or reason to it. I just throw it into my crease just to give my eyes a little bit of a definition throughout the day. And then I just pick up this little Bare Minerals palette. Not really even a palette. There's just 2 shades in it, and it's the Phenomenon little duo. And I'm using Golden Iris. Again, just like a very golden brown color. I really like it. It has some shimmer into it, just a little. And I just kind of throw that into my crease as well. And now I'm going in with the MAC Prissy Princess, and I'm using the highlight shade, and I can't think of the name of it. I will put it down in the description, but I love to just throw that on my lid. I think it's very pretty, and I just use a little bit, and it's just like a little bit of a subtle glow to my eye, and I really like it. And I go back in with my blending brush, just whatever's left on it, and I just kind of buff out any harsh lines, if any. And then I take this NYX Love in Paris palette, and I use that cream color, and I'm just going to throw that in on my brow bone. I don't like to really put any shimmer up there. If you see me looking up and laughing randomly and talking, I'm talking to my fiance. He was filming, and he was trying to loosen me up a little bit because I can get very serious sometimes. And now I'm just taking any eyelash curler I don't even know where I got this from. I don't know the brand. I've had this thing forever. And I'm just curling my eyelashes. And I'm just throwing a little bit of black eyeliner into my waterline just to make my eyelashes look a little bit more defined. And I think it's the Maybelline Unstoppable, just their normal black eyeliner, and I just throw that in there. And then I take a Rimmel London, I believe the color is copper, and oh no, it's copper bling. And I love to put browns as for my eyeliner, and then I'll just kind of smudge it out, as you can see, just with my finger, to make it look kind of messy. And then I take that same brown eyeliner and I just throw a little bit on my lower lash line. I can't leave the house with a bare lower lash line. And then I take any brown color, I'm just going back in with that NYX palette, and I just use a little pencil brush. I believe that one is from BH Cosmetics as well, and I think it's just, it just says like their pencil brush, like there's no number or anything like that. And I just buff that powder into my lower lash line just a little bit. There's really no right or wrong way to do it. And now I'm taking my favorite blush from MAC, and it's the color Melba. I love this thing. This is the first MAC product that I ever bought, and I used to never wear any bronzer or blush, and I'm very fair. And so when I walked up to that counter, the woman was like, "Oh girl, you need some color to your face," and she put this on me, and I blew my whole paycheck at the MAC counter, and I did not feel bad about it at all. Now I'm just going to set my face because I am done with all of my powders. And there's my cute little dog Briar. She's very shy, as you can see. And then I use 3 mascaras. I'm very excessive. So the first one that I use, and I just kind of throw it onto my lashes, is the Maybelline Total Temptation, and I'm not sure if I like it yet. I've been using it for maybe a month now. I don't know. It doesn't do much for my lashes. It's just like your standard mascara. And then next I'm going to use, I believe it's the L'Oreal Paris, the Paradise one. Oh my god, I love this one. I love the Better Than Sex, and that's what everybody compares this to, and it's so good. And what's even better, it's so affordable, and as you can see the difference that it makes from my right eye to my left, it's just, oh, it's so good. I love it. And then I'm taking just a Wet n Wild random mascara. I believe it's the Mega Length, and I just like that it's a smaller wand and it really gets in there. And now I'm going back into that highlight that I used on my lid, and I apply that with my damp beauty sponge, and I just think that it melts into my skin, and it just looks very natural and very pretty. I go back in with that highlighter again. I use this highlighter a lot in this video. I did not realize. And I'm just going to throw that into my tear duct area. And now I'm going to recurl my lashes. Now, I don't I know it seems kind of excessive again, or a little bit crazy, but I really like that look that it gives. It makes my lashes look so much longer. A lot of people think that I use like those eyelash serums or anything like that, and that's my secret. I curl them again once they're done drying. And I do something very strange that people cringe when I do. Tweezers and take and separate my lashes, and then I'm just going in with a NYX lip liner and the shade Peekaboo Neutral, and I love this lip liner. Then I'm just taking a NARS lip crayon. Do not know where it is. I have lost it, and I do not know the color, but I will find that out and I'll put it in the description. But it's just like a nice, like not really a satin lip, but it's just like a My Lips But Better kind of color. And then I take this Ulta Beauty juice infused lip oil, and this is so good. I got it in my little birthday gift thing that you get at the counter, and I will forever buy this. And this is the final look of my everyday makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did. And go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I have a lot more videos coming out for y'all. So I'll see you next time. Bye!